Welcome back. East Leaf Sixers. Sixers fan for life. We got BG.
Yo,
I don't normally do this.
I know what he's about to do.
I'm about to say, go Eagles!
Let's go. Let's go. Seven
I
and
don't
one.
normally do that.
7-1.
All right, that's enough about that. Let's talk about these Sixers.
Hey, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Joel Embiid was a game time decision. Joel Embiid is officially in the game tonight. Starting lineup just dropped. PJ Tucker, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, DeAnthony Melton, Tyrese Maxey, the usual suspects. As I mentioned, Joel Embiid was a game time decision, and it just got announced that he is playing. I'm happy
Smitty,
with
man, don't come in here talking that nonsense, man. We all know what Dak Prescott going to look like in December. Are you serious, bro? Stop, bro. Cut it out. Anyway, that's enough of that. You don't get me started. All right. Listen, we won yesterday. This time to build a streak and let's get something started. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of people concerned about two people scoring the majority of the points yesterday. I mean, the last time I checked, they ain't no iron team, and that can go for everybody in the starting lineup. So if you got, like I said, if there's two people that are scorching the strings off the net, why would you pass it to somebody else? I mean, isn't that asinine in my opinion? You just keep feeding the hot hands. I mean, that's what I was taught my whole life. Okay, so what? Maxey and Embiid, for some apparent reason, the rim was the size of the Atlantic Ocean. So what? We won the game. Be happy. That wasn't the case when we played Milwaukee. Them points were spread it around all the way around. We just happened to lose against a super team already. That's a super team, in my opinion. No, that considered a super team. You got two superstars on that team,
and we lost by one.
And we lost by one. It's that just tells me straight up that these Philly fans are y'all the people that Prince was talking about when he was telling everybody that y'all not satisfied. Y'all never satisfied, man.
Hey, that's a fact, Jamar. He had 0 field goal attempts in the first quarter. 0 attempts and ended with 34. Crazy game for Maxey, man. I hope he can continue. Big guard. He got a big guard to go against. I'm pretty sure Melton will be guarding him, but Brogdon or the rookie will be guarding Maxey. So he got if the rookie guarding is going to be a good matchup. I like that matchup, man. He's tough. He's quick like Maxey, so we'll see, man. I still look for Maxey to have a big game. Like I said yesterday, I'm stamping it now. My bold prediction for the year is Tyrese Maxey will average between 25 and 27 points. He can average between 25 and 27 points in this league, and I think he's going to do it this year.
I mean, you talking bold predictions this early. I might as well say one. I'm going to tell you, Kelly Oubre, if he don't somehow end up as a starter, he going to run away with that 6-man award. If whoever want to put money, go ahead and do it. I dare y'all.
I like it. I like it. Nick Nurse is using them well. I mean, putting them when he puts them in, he's starting off with the second lineup, but he also ends with the starters. He plays a lot of minutes with the starters. A guy that can create his own shot, man. Like we was preaching the other day. Like it's been a while since we had a dude on our bench that can create their own shot. Like we've had some all right bench players, some okay bench players over the last few years. But this is the first one that can get his own shot at any point in the game, walking bucket. I'm talking about like the type of – I'm not putting him on their level, but he's the type of scorer like Jamal Crawford, Lou Williams, Nick Young, where it's just like, look, I'm just good at offense, point blank period. I can get my own bucket.
So, yeah, I gotta echo what Ant Sayers is saying too. Don't overlook his defense because he's doing it.
Yeah, I mean, because he's athletic. I mean, Oubre ain't no slouch. He's not just a bucket. I mean, he athletic as hell. So we definitely don't lose nothing when he's in the game. I hope that that DeAnthony Melton's slightly lackluster play doesn't convince them that Oubre needs to start. Again, I really feel as though we need Oubre's punch off the bench. And again, it's not about who start the game, it's about who finish. And y'all have seen in the first two games when it's time, the lineup is the best players on the court. So hopefully we continue that. Melton definitely need a breakout, Smitty. Melton is the only person who hasn't really shown us what we want to see.
Smitty butthurt. He's still on the chat talking about Dallas. Stop it, bro.
We know we're gonna get out of PJ, so not seeing PJ score is not big to us. Tobias gave us a great game one, and B gave us a great game two. Maxi gave us two good games. So everybody we expect stuff from, we've seen that they can do it. D'Anthony Melton hasn't done that yet. So hopefully D'Anthony Melton comes out of his shell today. Get him some shots early, see what he can do. I understand when Berg always talks about that third, fourth, and fifth option. What you expect from them, they don't get many attempts. I ain't telling you to go 100%, but I just feel as though if you take 7 shots, you should be at least able to make 3. That's all I'm asking. Just 3. Can I get 3 makes? So I look forward to D'Anthony Melton coming out of his shell in the next couple games, man. Hopefully tonight against Portland.
I was just flabbergasted how Kelly Oubre shot a nice amount of threes and still ended up with that many points. You know what I'm saying? Normally, they don't come. Won't get that type of outcome out of a player. You know what I'm saying? He got all his points, 2-pointers, and from the foul line. He attempted a nice amount of threes. Imagine he was on fire from the three. Like he was off from the three. Imagine that kid was on fire from the three. He would have gave us 2 games back to back, 27 plus points.
We'd have had 3 30-point scores for sure.
Yeah, we would have had 3 30-point scores, bro. That shit was crazy.
We'd have had 3 30-point scores if he got hot on some of them jump shots, man. That was a great addition, man. We talked about additions over the last 3 seasons. We felt as though 2 years ago we got the best. 3 years ago we got the best backup center we could get when we got the White. Then we replaced him with Andre Drummond. Then we replaced him with Montrezl Harrell, and we was happy with those backup bigs we was getting in offseason. But this has to be our best offseason pickup in the last 3 years. You agree with that?
Overall, hell yeah, I do. Real quick, before I keep talking, I want to give a big shout out to Ant Sims. I want to give a big shout out to Jamar. Jamar got his podcast going on, and he's doing big things with it. Go check him out. That's my boy. He's been a guest on here numerous times. We don't have a problem with him coming on here. It's family. It's all family. It's love. Jamar, whenever you want to come on here, just let us know, and we could collab. We can definitely do a collab. We got Rick Schaefer in the building. What's up, Rick Schaefer? You dig me? Carl Sampson, one of our hosts. He's not here, but big shout out to you. Prince Monito, what's up? Anyway, all of y'all, I'll sit here and name not names. S. Dot, I gotta give a big shout out to S. Dot, man. Let me tell you something, because the moment I create the room, S. Dot is right there, keeping me company, waiting for the rest of these fools that's always late. This man is always on time. The moment I create the room, this man is like, bro, y'all ain't even go live yet, and I'm right here. Big shout out to S. Dot, bro. I got over there in YouTube world. I had to do that, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Right. What's your keys for the night, man? What's the keys to victory tonight for the Sixers to take down the Portland Trailblazers?
Listen, I don't know how else to say it, man. If you want me to spell it, I'm gonna spell it. So, I mean, you know the word, right? Consistency is what I want. Mainly for Maxi, and I got to keep preaching this because we got a iffy somebody that don't know whether he's coming or going. You know what I'm saying? He don't know if he want to play basketball or hang out in strip clubs every day. I don't, it's just, it is what it is. And his reputation precedes itself. He's doing this shit to himself. Excuse my language. He's doing it to himself.
They're saying he's there. They're saying he's there tonight.
Listen, I'm not impressed. No matter how you look at it, whether he's here tonight or what, I'm still not impressed. Trust me, I'm going to agree with Jen and the rest of the fans that are out there that are saying we don't want to see 75% of the shot clock dribbled out. I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? I've been enjoying the last 2 games. Granted, we went 1-1, but I like that. I like the flow. I like the tempo. I like the basketball without James Harden. And that's just the way it is. So it ain't gonna make me no difference if he's here, and it gonna make me no difference if he's not. I'm still a Sixers fan at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. No, I 100% agree. They called him a maybe game time decision, and then early in the day they just said he's out, but they saying he will be there. I was Just reporting what I seen. He will be. I guess he'll be on the bench. I guess we'll see in a couple minutes when the game starts. But apparently, he's with the team. Like I said, it's in his best interest to play. Obviously,
Ain't
not
they
to play.
playing at Portland?
No, that's the home opener.
This is the home opener. I wasn't paying
Yeah,
attention.
we at the crib. We at the crib. Matisse back in Philly, man. Matisse back in Philly. We'll see what
Word
he
around the streets is they're trying to trade Harden for Matisse. That's the word around the streets, man.
Portland don't want no parts of James Harden either, man. That's the bad thing. His market is just nothing right now. Like, and that's why I say is in his best interest to play. Sitting out ain't gonna get you what you want. You want your trades, you got to play. All right, that's just point blank. Period. So we'll see. I ain't even go with my keys, man. I'm gonna say the keys is the others today, man. This team doesn't have a star right now. I know Scoot, he will be a star at some point in this league. Anthony Simons is out, but this team doesn't have a star. So I know what I can get out of Joel, Tyrese. I want to see, I would love to see Tobias be our leading scorer. I would love to see our bench score like 40 points combined. So I'm looking at the others. The key to me today is the others stepping up and saying, look, Joe, look, Tyrese, we can handle this team without y'all playing heavy minutes. Let's just get it over with. So I'm going to go with the others being my key to victory tonight.
Yeah. Listen, man, it's crazy how Matisse Thybulle is their star.
Matisse ain't their star, though. Let it be clear. He ain't.
Come on, man. Can you just not mess up my joke, bro?
Matisse ain't the star in his household. Like
Matisse got more playoff experience than anybody on that team. Stop, bro.
No, they got Malcolm Brogdon. They got
okay.
Brogdon. They got Brogdon. So
okay, I'm sorry.
They got Brogdon.
Then they got 2 stars.
Ain't whatchamacallit still over there? Jeremy Grant still over there, ain't he?
Man, he was the tank season. Stop. He was the tank years.
He's a lot better than he was with us. He's been a lot better. These last few seasons, Jeremy Grant has been. I'd take Jeremy Grant back on this team right now.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. You could probably ask 65% of the fan base who Jeremy Grant is. They're not gonna remember, man. Stop it, bro. 65% of the fan base is gonna be like, Jeremy who?
A lot of people like to forget the tanking years. The tanking years is we try to put that behind us. So he definitely was here during the tanking years. So I'm looking forward to the next game though. Like I said, man, I'm looking forward to seeing us handle a team that we should handle. First game, obviously, we played a team that we plan to see later on down the line in the playoffs. Second game, we played a team that's always been a thorn in our side, albeit they lost their best player, Fred VanVleet, and as well as their coach, who is now with the Sixers. But this game is one of the ones that's like, hey, don't turn this into a trap game. Don't have this game linger on, and it be close in the fourth. This is one of them games that you separate the men from the boys. We are on a different trajectory than what Portland is, so we need to show that. Like, I hate when we play these.
Oh, you mean like the trajectory that the Eagles was on versus the Commanders? That trajectory? Okay. So I'm sure in the locker room somewhere they was watching the game. So maybe we can learn from something. They can learn from that.
The Eagles should look. They was right down the street, so the game ended long enough. They could have got back on 95 and been back up in Philly to catch the game. So we'll see if there's any Eagles in the stands this afternoon, this evening for this game. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it though, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm trying to not let this whole Harden saga take up any of my thought process, but I just want that to be over and us to just continue to win in ways. And if we play the way we did yesterday, this is a good team. This is a good team, man.
If I get whatever, if somebody step up and say I want Harden, but I'm only giving up my city's favorite food, I'll take it. Seriously. And I will send them a Rita's water ice, a Philadelphia pretzel, and a Philly cheesesteak right along with Harden.
There we go. James Harden for Zach LaVine and the deep dish pizza from Chicago. Let's go. Book it. Book it.
Yeah,
Jose,
book it.
Jose said,
Well,
book
don't forget, we sending the Rita's Water Ice, the Philadelphia Pretzel, and the Philly Cheesesteak right along with Harder.
Oh, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. You taking that deal, Chicago? Chicago, you
Yeah,
taking that?
like, come on. We just get, some peanut chews too. Don't get it twisted. I'm sending some peanut chews with it. don't get it twisted. We sending the peanut chews with it.
And a gift card from Wawa.
For real. They got that new pizza over there. Yeesh.
Is that a new watcher? Aliyah match?
I never saw him before, so welcome to East Sleep
Well,
Sixes, my boy.
I think that's a female, bro. you gotta look at the avatar, man.
I'm sorry.
Hey, what time is it, man? You ain't
we already know what time it is. We know what time it is.
And now,
right
for BG's Over and Under.
Over and unders tonight. Like I said, my key to the game is going to be the others. So I'm going out there and calling out the bench. Bench mob, 34.5 points for the bench tonight. I'll go first because Jose's still chewing. I'm going to go 34.5.
I really wasn't chewing, though.
I'm going to go. Why did I go first? I'm going to go over. I'm going to go over. Nah. Yeah, I'm going to go over. I'm going to go over.
Being as though that this team has limited stars because they gave up everything to the Milwaukee Bucks. I feel like today's the day that the rest of the bench is gonna help out. I'm gonna take the over on this one.
Yeah, I think that's why I made it the key to the game. I really think that if we could handle this team, the bench will be in there to get these points.
I think Fettuccine Legs is gonna finally score a point today.
Who you talking about, Danny?
Fettuccine Legs, yeah. Come on, can none of y'all tell me Danny Green don't look like the guy from Friday who Debo knocked out and he ran away? Every time Danny Green runs up and down that court, he reminds me of that guy. If y'all seen the movie Friday, y'all know who I'm talking about. That's Danny Green. I'm sorry. I'm not even joking. I'm dead ass serious.
Y'all gonna leave my cousin alone, dog. Next up, I'm going with who we all said we're gonna have our eyes on. DeAnthony Melton. Can you get double figures? I ain't asking for 15, 17, 19. I'm gonna go low. 9.5 points for DeAnthony Melton today. What you got for me, Hose? Carl, give me your over under for that last one, man.
Wait, you said 9.5 points for DeAnthony Melton?
Yeah.
That's tough. Damn, that's a good one. You ain't come up with a really, really good over and under in a minute. That's really making me think.
The third game of the season.
In a minute. What are you talking about?
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
The way he been playing too, that's a brain wrecker. I'm gonna go out the limb and say over, man.
I don't see it yet, man. I just don't see it yet from Melton. I think he has a solid game, but I'm gonna go slightly under. I think he sniffs that 8 points, maybe 8 points tonight. Hopefully, I'm gonna steal Jose's line. I would love to be wrong on this. I will gladly take him getting the points, but I'm gonna go with the under until I see it, man. He got to show me. So, we'll see with that. All right, last but not least, last one for the night. Everybody was worried about the two guys scoring a combined 68 points. 68 points between the two stars. I'm going to lower that number for the night. And say 59.5 combined points for Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid. 59.5. What you got, Hobes?
I'm going under. I'm going under because there's no way if you expect Melton to score a certain amount of points, and if you pick the over, there's no way you pick the over on this. I'm sorry.
I picked the under. So
like y'all forget Toby in the squad. Toby might have a good game. PJ might come out of here and potentially put up a few points. Like if you're gonna pick the over on Melton and you picking the over on this, you weird. I'm sorry.
I'm going the opposite direction for the same reasons because I took the over on the bench. I don't think maybe Melton's just not out there. Maybe he's not out there. So and because I got the bench scoring so much, that's because Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey is sitting on the bench quite a bit because we took the lead early and didn't need them. So I'm going to go slightly under for Joel and Maxey for
I picked the
their.
under on that, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not going over.
yeah. I'm gonna take the under on that. Don't get me wrong. I don't think last night was a fluke. I think they're very capable. I just don't think it'll be needed against Portland. I don't
That's
think
what I'm saying. I think
yeah.
coach gonna do what he do, and exactly what you said. Tyrese and Embiid not gonna play as much to get those points y'all think he gonna get. So if y'all picked over, y'all foolish.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I just feel like because we should handle this team, there will be no reason for them both to score 30. So we'll see. We'll see. We ain't do it. We do well. We did. We threw out our bowls for the season. We ain't throw out our bowls. We ain't throw out our bowls for this game. So what you got? What you got for me for a bowl prediction for today? Speaking of bowl prediction, the Denver Broncos beat the Chiefs. Wow. Wow.
Doesn't that make the Philadelphia Eagles the best team in the league right now? Yeah, I think so.
They won by themselves.
I think so.
By themselves.
I think so. I'm sorry. This is the Sixers podcast.
Look, sometimes we got to sprinkle in just a couple.
Let's
facts.
not
One
deny
of
that
the
the
world,
Philadelphia Eagles are playing out.
What you got for your bowl?
You go.
That man eat. He don't want me. He want me to go. Bold prediction for tonight is Danny Green. Welcome back to the knees. 4 3-pointers made. 4. Yes, I said 4. 4 3-pointers made for Danny Green tonight.
Jamar said PJ getting 3 of them. So Danny Green and Danny Green and PJ gonna have 7 threes tonight. That is crazy.
That's the purpose.
That's crazy.
That's the purpose. That's the purpose of bowls, man.
Listen, my bold prediction: Bench gonna give us 40, bro. Bench gonna give us 40. This is that type of game where we're not gonna see too much of the starters. I'm not trying to count the chickens, but I just don't feel like realistically, matchup wise, that this team really can contend with the Sixers. I'm sorry. Not after we just lost a game to Milwaukee by 1 point. That's supposed to be the Eastern Conference super team. They barely beat us. Cut it out.
Don't say it like that. I don't like the way you said they barely beat us. Like we just a walk in the park. We ain't no fucking walk in the park, dog.
I said they barely beat us.
But the way you said us, like us ain't we still something. Don't make it seem like we no bums out here.
I think the bench gonna get a lot of tick. That's all I'm saying. So bench gonna give us 40.
Yeah, man. Speaking of the bench, man, I really hope that did we get a Springer sighting last game? He played against Milwaukee. Did he play last game? I don't know if he got any minutes, man. I really don't think he got no minutes. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I'm about to look it up, but I don't remember seeing him out there against the Raptors. Let's see, box score. He didn't play. So Springer didn't play, which was weird because I felt like his minutes was used perfectly, albeit a small amount of time. And that game against Milwaukee, man, what he did out there on the defensive end, the energy he brought, I thought he warranted his minutes. So I thought he would play last game, but he didn't play last game. And I agree, Maxey is an all-star.
Finally.
Maxey will be an all-star, man.
I feel like we need to hurry up and dead this Harden situation so he could become so. Because you know how the all-star is nowadays, 2023, it's a popularity contest. So
and let's not forget, we added one of the West All-Stars guards to the East. So now Lillard's taking votes on the Eastern Conference. So it's going to be even harder for Maxey to get it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He is a very good guard that came to the East. So we'll see. But I believe that kid definitely has all-star potential. And I stand on my word, man. I really think he could average 25 to 27 in this league with no problem. It shows. I feel like he's shown it before. even when Harden was here, he showed it, but it was never he never really had a green light. I think now with no Harden, and it's just a fact he's the number 2 guy on his team. Somebody posted on Sixers 24/7 that he was the best player on the Sixers. And I said, no, not on 624/7. Somebody tweeted that last night when I was tweeting during the game from East Leaf Sixers. Matter of fact, make sure y'all follow East Leaf Sixers on Twitter. We'll be tweeting each other back and forth during the game. So somebody said he might be the best. And I said, I won't say that, but that can be argued right
now. No. Y'all listen, if y'all gonna talk, y'all need to say this stuff correctly. Is this Maxey the hungriest player on the 76ers team? I'm gonna say absolutely. This boy is just trying to let everybody know that his improvement, his progress is not gonna stop. I'm gonna agree with that. Is he the best player on this team? No. Stop it, bro. Stop.
I didn't say he is. I just said
I never said he was, but to insinuate that, bro, is now that's crazy.
Now that was my exact response to the guy on Twitter yesterday. I said that's kind of wild to say, being that we have the MVP, but I get where you coming from.
You telling me that in order for this to happen, this kid Maxey has to win the MVP this year. That's what you tell, and get us out of the second round, like leading us out of the second round. That means he has to score more than Joel Embiid on a nightly basis through the playoffs in the regular season to win MVP. He has to do it in the playoffs to get us out of the second round. And then we can have this conversation. Other than that, negative, Ghost Rider.
We'll see. Like I said, I don't agree either. I'm on your side of this argument as well. But I can understand somebody that's just watching our games. I can understand somebody saying that.
Yeah, but I'm agree with Carl, and I'm not gonna put this up because he's using a little extra profanity. But yeah, he's on an F Harden victory tour. I could agree with that. I feel like Maxey is like playing for the spot. I feel like he deserves it, and it's not just this year. This kid's been playing for the spot already for 3 years, man. Like I feel like the man. Listen, the man deserves it. He ain't out there moping around, throwing, spending night after night at the strip joint. He ain't doing all of that. The man's trying to play basketball. Pay the man. Because all we're seeing is improvement from this guy. And the kid can score with the best of them. I'm just saying. The game about to start. We need you guys all to come back so we can talk more about this. Let's see if we get a repeat from Maxey. I hope we don't. I hope Maxey only scores 20 points, but only because he's sitting on the bench for the majority of the game, not because I don't want him to score. You understand what I'm saying? Because if he does 10 for 10 night with 20 and he's sitting on the bench for the rest of the game, I'll take it. You understand what I'm saying? But we'll talk about that then in the game. So don't forget to meet us back here as soon as the game is over. We got all these icons on the top. You can never miss an episode of East Leaf Sixers. So we on here. No excuses. We got Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about the East Leaf Sixers podcast. We got to get this win tonight. Let's go Sixers.
Let's go Sixers.